can really take the map and drive the instructor inside the classroom and link it to the M step, then everything will move. You see it?
Ladies, third grade teachers, could you tell me, how do you think this professional development was for you today?
PD. It was productive. It was exciting.
We will never leave Mr. Hurt's advising.
Because the schools that I've worked with, the teachers I've worked with, their scores just go through the roof, because what I do is I talk about practical stuff that's practical. Because I'm a former teacher and also I'm a principal, so I'm gonna be telling you guys things that I know will work in your classroom.
For booking, please visit shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
So I believe that, if everybody say it can't get done, I'm like, yes it can, why not? I said, if these kids can't read, then I'm not gonna call them. All this, mom, dad, I'm gonna look you in your face and say this kid can't read. We let them down. School, parents, we let them down, but I'm not gonna take them to the next grade knowing that they're not at grade level. It's funny because I'm always like, okay, how are schools successful? Well, schools are successful when they demand greatness. Greatness doesn't come. We're about to make history. We're about to learn. We're about to grow. We're about to make history. And then, mark my words, it's going to be other school districts, other places around it that's going to be doing this thing. We're going to be the first model. And I'm speaking that into existence, okay?
For booking, please visit shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to another powerful podcast. This morning, my topic is Fathers and Sons episode, a father's perspective on expressing love to his son. A father's perspective on expressing love to his son. So what I need is this. I need everybody that's hearing my voice to make sure that they tune in. If you are a father, I want you to tune in for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to talk about how we can love our sons better. And I'm coming from the heart because I'm a father with a son. So let's take time out, no matter where you're at. You can bring your son with you. You got time to call him. You got time to wake him up from upstairs, bring him in the kitchen. And we're going to talk about this very, very important, passionate episode. So give me 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes as I get all of my Facebook, LinkedIn, people in. And when you come in, if you're new to it, put it in the chat where you're coming from. You're going to put in the chat where you're coming from. And if you have a son, if you got a son, put it in the chat. Hey, I'm coming from Pearl, Mississippi, and my son's name is Bobby, or whatever it may be, whatever your son is. But I need everybody to come in, and we're going to have a good time on today. Let me see where we're at. We got about 30 more seconds. I'm going to all my Facebook, LinkedIn. My name is Sean Hurt, School Turnaround Principal. And every Saturday, I do a podcast. And I'm not only myself, but we call ourselves the Fantastic Four. And this is myself at 10 o'clock. At 10:30, we have Create and Educate. And then at 11, we have Principal Kafele. And on Sunday, we have Josh Tarver. And we just give out information. And this morning, I'm going to really dive into the love aspect that fathers need to show their sons. I'm going to dive into that. I got my notes ready to go. I've been thinking about this all week. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that we talk about this. This is something that we don't talk about a lot, and we will discuss it. All right. Let me see where we're at with everybody. Make sure everything is clear. Make sure everything is clear. Where we're at. Make sure everything is clear. All right. Let me see where we're at with everything. Hold on. Stay with me. Don't leave me. Do not leave me. All right. Now I'm going to the chat. Let's see who's with me. You still got time. Hit that share button. Don't play with me. Hit that share button. Good morning to Professor Laws. Greetings from the Trap in Greensville, North Carolina. Good morning to you, my friend. Thank you for tuning in. We got Lakeland Road from New Jersey. Good morning to you. I got Miss Annetta coming from Illinois. Good morning to you. I got 8 and Green. He says, man, the intro's fire. It will never get old. Yes, Mr. Green has done he's my videographer. He takes all of my pictures. He does all of my intros. So good morning to you, Ant Green. We're talking about fathers and sons. Mr. Ant Green is a very, very excellent father to his son. You know, his son is named Anthony Jr., and his son is a tremendous young man. I'm just shouting out people that I know with kids. Tremendous young man. He's 24 years old. He graduated from college. He has his own business. He fixed credit. He does it all. Young man. So hats off to you and Kim for raising up a fine young man. So, Mr. Green, when you see your son today, please show him, tell him to keep up the good work. And this is what we need. I want your son to bring along about 5 or 6 other young fellas that's in his village. That's in his village. Those 23, 24, 25-year-old folks, that's in his village. Good role model. Good morning to you, Dr. Jeter. Good morning to you from Illinois. Good morning to you. Thank you for the support. Good morning to you, Brother David Bill. Good morning to you. It's always a pleasure. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, AP Patrick Lawrence. I got one more minute for my shout outs. Good morning to you from Connecticut. Who else we got? We got Constance Sherrod. Good morning to you from Mississippi. Good morning to you. I got Principal Kafele in the house. Good morning to you. And this was inspired by a post. What I'm talking about today was inspired by a post that Principal Kafele put up a couple of weeks ago regarding his son graduating from with his master's degree, about to go get his PhD degree. And it inspired me because we need to scale the work, scale it. We need to have more fathers impacting like a Principal Kafele with his sons. He has 2 kids, impacting them in that same way. So that's what inspired me. I said, we got to talk about it. So hats off to the work that you're doing, Principal Kafele, with your family, with the Queen, everything. Good morning to you. We got September Vance Daniels from Jersey, Orange, Jersey. Good morning to you. I got Sean Dorman coming from Iowa. Thank you. Good morning to you. What up, Miss Teresa Johnson? Good morning to you. One of my board members doing some good work. She was at the New Edition concert last night in Detroit, Michigan. I saw you doing the Candy Girl dance and stuff like that. You was out there rocking with New Edition, Tony Braxton, and Boyz II Men, ABC, BBD. Good morning to you, Teresa Johnson. All right, who else we got? I got Edwin Garcia in the house. Good morning to you, my friend, Principal Garcia. We got Rashard Davis in the house. Good morning to you from Vegas. We got my boy, my dog, Greg Dawson in the house. Oak Park, what up, what up, what up? Good morning to you. And we got Dorinda Bikes in the house. Good morning to you. I'm going to stop right there. And Rella Hicks. Let's stop right there. All right. So once again, my name is Sean Hurt, and I have a podcast. And this morning we're going to talk about a father's perspective on expressing love to his sons. So I need every father to come in and let's talk about it. And then I'm going to go through what I have to say, and then we're going to get into it. What is keeping me up at night? I always talk about that. What is keeping me up at night? What's keeping me up at night is how do we love our sons as fathers? How do you love your sons as fathers? Fathers, please put it in the chat. How do you love your son as fathers? I got fathers on here with sons that's grown, teenagers, whatever it is. How do you love your oh my God? How do you love as a father your son? And I'm gonna talk about that. All right. What's going on in Sean Hurt world in education? I'll be in South Carolina in the next month. I'll be in OKC in the next month, and Georgia in the next month. So those are the places I'll be at, working with schools, training and things of that nature. And the last thing before I get into my commentary is make sure you pick up both of my books. I have this book right here is a guide for parents, and a lot of the things I will be talking about today is in this book. Pick it up from my website, and you can pick up also my other book for teachers, how to transform your inner city school and raise student achievement. So there you go, both books. Make sure you pick it up. Be a blessing to someone. But this one I really want you to pick up. Please order your copies today. There is no reason why we can't transform the next generation of parents to help support the schools. All right. You can pick it up from my website. All right. Now we're going to talk about my topic, Fathers and Sons episode, a father's perspective on expressing love to his son. Why, Mr. Hurt, should I tune in and listen to you? Why do you have expertise in this? The first thing is this. Let me go ahead and hold on for 1 second. The first thing is this. Put it up there. You know what? I'm gonna make it bigger. I don't want that like this. I want everybody to see it. I've been a father to my son Caleb. This is my son Caleb right there. Everybody see it? He's 16 years old. Ever since he came from the hospital, I've been in his life. I seen him wake up every day, told him every day I love him, gave him a hug, gave him a kiss, supported in everything that he's doing. So I'm not talking about what I know or reading from a book or anything like that. Let me go and take it down. I'm talking about me being there for my son, me being involved, me being a father to my son. I'm not coming from a book. I'm not coming from what I've seen on TV. I'm coming from practical experiences, me being a father every day. That's 6,140 days. 6,140 days I have been in my son's life. He's 16 years old. Every morning that I'm here, if I'm not traveling, doing the work, every morning, what's up, big fella? I call him big fella. And he said, hey, Pops, how you doing? Call me Pops. Hey, Pops, give him a fist bump, a hug, man. I love you. Have a good day at school. I love you. This morning, he's with my wife. They went somewhere. Saw him this morning. What's up? What up, Caleb? Hey, Pops, how you doing? That's why. Number two, for the last 23 years as an educator, I have educated over 4,600 young men to become better individuals in that space, whether it's high school, middle school, or elementary. 4,600 and plus students, young men, I'm talking about men, 4,000. And these kids are now, hundreds of them, hundreds, have graduated from college, became fathers themselves. They stayed their butts out of jail. I'm talking good now. They got good jobs, and they're productive young individuals. So why should you listen to me? That right there? Can no one tell me or explain to me what's going on and what we're doing? Hit that share button. Let me know where you're coming from. Hit that share button. Let me know where you're coming from. Please share this out. So for the next couple of minutes, I'm going to talk about the 5 things on how to express love to your son. Well, Hurt, I already got that. That's fine. If you already got it, then still listen so you can pass it on to your nephew, so you can pass it on to your kids, so you can pass it on to your neighbor. If you're a principal or a teacher or you're a CEO, whatever you are, you can have conversations about this. We can't say I'm good. We need to talk about this more. Okay. So next, we're gonna watch a video. It's a video from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's when Will Smith finally sees his biological father, and their interaction is not good. So you still got time. Let's go plug this in, and after this, we're gonna hit the ground running. I'm excited. Thank you for tuning in. Hold on for 1 second. All right, here we go. Right here. Here we go. Right here. All right, where we at? Make sure everybody is good. Make sure everybody is good. Let me make sure everybody is good. Hold on. Yep. Make this big. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. The heartbreaking moment when Will's dad left. Let's go.
What's up? Will, man, I'm glad you're here. Some business came up I got to handle. So we're going to have to put our trip on hold. You understand?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Just for a couple of weeks.
I understand.
Maybe a little longer.
Yeah, whatever.
Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details, okay?
Yeah.
It was great seeing you, son.
You too. Lou?
Moment when Will's dad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Will.
You know what? Actually, this works out better for me. You know, the Slimmies of summer come to class wearing next to nothing. You know what I'm
Will,
saying?
it's all right to be angry.
Hey, why should I be mad? I'm saying at least he said goodbye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present.
I'm sorry. If there was something that I
Hey,
could
you know
do-
what? You ain't got to do nothing, Uncle Phil. Hey, ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm gonna be sitting up every night asking my mom, when's daddy coming home, you know? Who needs him? Hey, he wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I? Hey, I got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I,
Yeah,
Uncle Phil?
you did.
Got through my first day without him, right? I learned how to drive, I learned how to shave, I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him! I ain't need him then and I don't need him now.
Will.
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey, and I'm gonna have me a whole bunch of kids. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. And I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
All right, I'm back. And that was an episode during the first Prince of Bel-Air when Will Smith finally sees his father. And when I was watching, I said, I gotta bring this to the table, because during that 2-minute video, someone said at least he said goodbye this time. Powerful. The part that really hit me is this. Let me make sure. How come he does not want me? How come my father does not want me? That hit home right there. How come my father does not want me? That's why I'm talking about this, because we have a lot of young men that are saying that every day entering your schoolhouse. How come my father does not want me? And what happens is that they take their anger, their frustration, their bitterness, their hatred, and they take it and they take it out at school. How come my father doesn't want me? So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to talk about how we can really just change this narrative. I got to talk about how we really can change this narrative. When I see people commenting, I have Josh Tarver as dads, we need to learn from our parents' glory and pitfalls and avoid the pitfalls. Yes. I got another one. I got Mr. Anthony Green says, so glad my dad and brothers were key examples for me as a young man. I lead by the examples that was before me. God is good. Yes, these are the things that's taking place. So now I'm gonna talk about the 5 things that as fathers we have to do in order to avoid this pitfalls or enhance what we're doing. Enhance. We gotta go to another level. I have Miss Annette saying, even if that's the child's perception, but not the parent's intent, it affects the child deeply. Yes, these are conversations we need to have. So, all right. So how do I, and then even if your father's not, even if I have mothers on here, give it to your husband or his father. He might not be whatever, you and him might not be connected, but at least give him some ideas, some tips. First one, you must tell and show that you love him. You must tell and show that you love your son. Well, what does that look like? Walk me through that. What does that look like? I'm not a father yet, but I'm about to get married and I'm about to have kids and I'm gonna have a son. What does that look like? This is done, first of all, it is done verbally. Write it down. Son, I love you so much. Son, I love you so much. It doesn't take money to say that. You don't have to have 30 degrees, the $80,000 car in the garage, a 35,000 square mansion to say, son, I love you so much. You're going to tell him and show him that you love him. Next one. This is done physically. So not only are you telling him, but also you're giving your son a big hug, a fist bump in the morning. Like this morning, man, I saw my son. What up, Caleb? Man, I love you, man. Have a good day. 16 years old. Deep voice. All right, Dad, I'll see you in a couple more hours. This is done verbally, I love you, and physically. Fathers, we must hug our sons. Fathers, we must hug our sons again. However you do it, hug, kiss them, love on them, love your sons. The next one under that, you must tell him and show him that you love him, is that this is done through affirmation and encouragement, speaking positively into the situation, no matter what it appears, speaking positively into the situation. Your kid might be saying on Fool's Hill now, not focused, not whatever, but you're going to still speak positivity into the situation. You're going to affirm what he will become in the near future. A lot of times we're not speaking positive into our kids. We speak negative, and that's what they become. Your words will become actions. Your words will become actions. I know you saying, Hurt, this is simple. It's simple. Yes, it is simple, but we have to do it. Oh, I'm talking good now. It is simple, but we have to do it. The number one, you must tell him and show that you love him. Write it down, hit that share button. Let me know if I'm talking good. Give me something. I'm talking good. Hit that. If you're on YouTube, whatever you're at, let me know if this is talking good. Next one. Be present at all time. Now, I can do a whole workshop on this, a whole 6-hour workshop. I got books. As you can see, I got everything. So I'm not going to get into it, but you have to be present at all times. Not just providing financially, but being there physically. It's not enough just to write the check and say, hey, man, I bought you that bike. I bought you those gym shoes. I got your first car. I got you in college. That's good. That's part of it. But if you don't provide financially, being there physically is better than financially. You can give your kid $5 million from the age of kindergarten to when he's 21 years old. But if he don't see you, he won't know you. And it's going to affect him. But if I can be there physically and financially, then that is plus. But but also you say, Hurt, what if I'm just there physically, not financially? No. It doesn't work like that. Because if you're there physically, you're going to work, you're going to go out there and do your business, you're going to do something because you want to provide for your family, and even more specifically, you want to provide for your son. So by you loving your son, it's going to get you up out that bed and go out there and do what you got to do to be able to provide for your son. Now, me is my family. I got a daughter too, and I've been married for 20 years. But for this topic, I'm only talking about sons. How are we going to love our sons? Not only are we present financially, but also we will be present physically. Oh, I'm talking good. I'm talking good. I got Mr. Green. Put in the chat. Come on now. Hit that share button. Mr. Green says, yes, buying the bike is good, but teaching him how to ride speaks volumes. Oh, you talking good, Brother Green. Look at what he's saying. He's saying, buying the bike is good. I bought the bike. Woo! You're doing a good job. I'm loving it. I love it. But he's saying, not only do you buy the bike, but also you go outside and show your son how to ride the bike. Oh, yes. I told you I'm on fire. I told you I was on fire. Number one, you must tell him and show him that you love him. Number two, be present at all times. Yes, yes, that's a good analogy, Brother Green. Come on, shoot me more, shoot me more, shoot me more. Up under that umbrella, attending all events and showing support. Yes, yes, I know fathers, man. We want our kids to be, our sons to be the next whatever. Sports, we'll go to the sports events, but I need you to attend all of the other stuff he's interested in. Is he interested in STEM? Can he sing? Is he interested in poetry? Is he interested in videography? Is he interested in welding? Whatever his interest is in, oh yes, you need to be there present and attending it. Yes. And then also with that, supporting him with that. So let me give you an example. Say if he likes to draw, he's a good artist. At home, go in the basement or go in the garage and just draw. You might not be able to draw. He might got the talent from his mom or something like that. But still draw, because when you're doing what he's interested in and you're supporting him, but also you're doing it, you're spending time with him. Man, I love when I spend time with my son. He likes to work out. He goes to the gym, work out. So I go with him. We both got memberships. It helps me because I got to work out every day. My workout bus, let me know. So he's in the gym. I go with him. We drive together. And for those 2.5 hours, man, we bonding. I'm working out with him. We on a treadmill, lifting. We're doing all of the stuff. But it's our time to bond. It's our time to bond together. Doing the things that he likes. Not the things you like. Yeah, I know you like fishing, but what does Raheem like? That's your son, Raheem. What does AJ like? What does Caleb like? What does Matthew like? What do they like? And you're going to bond with them. Does that make sense? Number three, not bad-mouthing his mother if you're not together. Not bad-mouthing his mother if you're not together. I'm going to say this for a third time. Not bad-mouthing his mother if you're not together. I've been blessed, me and my wife, we together. When I was, when my father and my mother was together, so I never had that. But I've seen many fathers, and I got friends who will badmouth their baby's mama, and then it has a direct impact on the son. Quit badmouthing the mama. Listen, you could be right as all whatever, but do not talk bad about his mom. Up under there, hate and resentment comes from them seeing how you treat their mother. Hate and resentment comes from how you treat your mother, how you treat their mother. If you're calling her, oh my God, a B, calling her all these bad whatever, hate and resentment comes from that. Up under there, remember the number three, not bad mouthing his mother if you're not together. Up under there, never ever physically put your hands or hit any woman. Any woman, period. Any woman, period. And up under that umbrella, don't hit his mom. How can he's gonna hate you and resent you like that video from Will Smith if he sees that you've put your hand on his mom? Do not physically abuse. You go to jail. Those things take place. Do not physically abuse his mom. I told you I'm going deep today. And also, not only physically abusing them, but also never ever verbally abuse no woman and up under there his mom. Don't do it. This is why we got so many people, so many of our young people resenting our fathers, because they've seen this. You badmouth, you put your hands on his mom, and you verbally abuse the mom. Come on, y'all, talk to me, y'all. I've told you, I'm talking about it because it is a need. It is a need. Next one. I got 2 more minutes. Okay. Next one. Have a vision for your son to be successful. Where do you see your son in the next 5 to 10 years? Where do you see your son in the next 5 to 10 years? What is the vision you have? Your son is 16 years old. Where do you see him? He's still developing his brain. So you got to put the vision in him. You got to show him what it's going to look like. You see the talents that he has. And then put him on that path through programming, schools, internships, and things of that nature. Put him on the path. Don't say, oh, I know that you're going to be this blah, blah, blah. No, put him on the path for success. That means, Dad, come out your pocket, pay that $300 to get him to this program. Drive him over here. You can't just kick it, Father. No, you can't just say this is the vision. Put him on the path of success. All right, stay with me for another 2 minutes and we're going to wrap this up. The last one, number 5. Fathers, hold his hand from birth to 23. Fathers, hold your son's hands from birth to 23. Well, why you say 23 years old? What it is that a lot of times we stop when they graduate from high school. Oh, you 18 years old, you're going to be on your own, blah, blah, blah. No, what I'm saying is that walk him through college, trade school, and beyond. And usually you'll graduate from college or trade school or whatever you do at the age of 23. Don't just drop it at 18. You got to join the military and that's it. No, hold his hand from birth to 23 because remember, young boys' brain develops a little bit earlier than young girls. So a lot of times we want the kids to fend for their own at 18, our sons. No, hold that hand. Now, you don't let the hand go at 23, but you don't got to squeeze this tight because they should be developed. They should have their foundation. They should have all those things. And then now you nurture that. You still in their lives, but you don't have to be as hands-on. You don't got to be like that. Hold his hand, pretty please, with sugar on top from birth to 23 years old. Just do that. Do that. Do that. Because once again, you want to give it an extra 5 to 6 years because they're still developing their brain. So I'm going to stop right there. It's 10:30. So this is what I need. I need you to really don't just say, oh, I heard you. Thank you. You did a good job. No, take this, please message, give it to somebody. Please give it to somebody. Talk about it. Give me feedback. Write down the 5 things and give it to your son or the father or dad. You there. Give it to somebody. Talk about it. Have a PD at home with it. Go upstairs. Hug your son. Call your son. Man, I love you. Do whatever you got to do. But please do that for me. So once again, thank you very much. Thank you for tuning into my podcast. Hopefully it was beneficial. Hopefully you learned something. If you like for me to come and support your school and district, inbox me. If you would like for me to talk more about this on a one-on-one, I would love to do that. Pick up my book now. Pick up the book. You get it from my website. A lot. I get in depth, easy read for parents. If you say, hey, I'm good, give it to somebody. Invest this seed. A $20 seed can go a long way with your son and what he's doing. So thank you very much. Let's have a blessed week. I love you. I see you next Saturday. Go over to Create and Educate, and you have a blessed week. Thank you. May God bless.